Ah, the sounds of serenity. Birds singing sweetly in the trees, the gentle breeze on the leaves. Peace, calm, quiet, just pure serenity.
Alright, that's enough of that. Cue the music! Add some music to your life. 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable, the Cape's only commercial-free alternative music station. We promise it won't be quiet. Welcome to 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable. This is your friend Frosty with The Frosty Show, and I'd just like to welcome you back to my show. We're going to have fun or die trying. Wow, that's a rather dark way to start things, so let's start again. Hi, I'm back. It's time to play music, rant and rave about nonsensical things, basically make a fool of myself, all while commanding your attention and demanding you listen to the ridiculous things I say, the unrelated songs I play, and the odd trivia I spout. Yeah, I think that's a better way to say it. Frosty's back, people! So, what's happening here? How was your summer? Good? Great, great, good! We kicked off today's show, at its brand new time, I might mention, with the song I kick off every fall season with, The Blues and Alcohol from those local boys, Hey Now, Morris Fader, followed by Satellite Party and Wish Upon a Dog Star. It's been a while since I played that one. Gotta admit, I still love it. Up ahead, stay tuned, we've got Autopilot Off, Velvet Truck Stop, and first up, Five Finger Death Punch. Love that name, with Battleborn. Prepare to rock, there's nothing else you can do about it now. Okay, here goes. This is 90.7 WKKL. Did you feel that? I did, but I'm not sure, did you? Anyway, speaking of feeling things, welcome back to 90.7 WKKL. I'm your friend Frosty, and we are continuing doing everything that I know how to do best. Well, okay, one of the four things I know how to do best. I can't really perform three of them in this room, and definitely not with a soundboard, so be glad about that. I'm aware that has probably just opened up a whole new realm of questions, but I'm not going to answer them. Instead, I'm just going to keep on going. Let me just consult the set list here. Well, good news. We are going to play one of my favorites. Sorry, that's the way it goes. No, actually, I am sorry. Please don't leave me. I should probably stop begging. It's not attractive. Prepare for a few feels, whether you like it or not. This is Dashboard Confessional on 90.7 WKKL. Enjoy it. Fades away. You have stolen I'd like to take a quick second and remind you all that you're listening to 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable. Glad that you stuck with us through that pesky music, interrupting my endless supply of blather, chatter, yada yada, and jibber jabber. I'd like to think of myself as the halftime show before that pesky Super Bowl that you know you're not going to watch. You listen to the halftime show instead of all the running, grunting, grass staining. Maybe I'm like that hilarious opening monologue performed by Neil Patrick Harris when he's hosting anything except the Oscars. Now that I've thoroughly inflated my own head, I'd like to raise some serious topics to your attention. Sorry, who am I kidding? I don't do serious. Okay, well, I do, but it's sort of like a blue moon, or those times that your wife actually agrees with you without a long and messy fight. That being said, I'd like to remind everyone of the incoming infestation of the dreaded Sand Weasels, returning to Cape Cod by unpopular demand. Sand Weasels, you ask? Yes. These horrifying creatures tend to pop up at the tail end of every major tourist season and drive the marauding invaders known as Floridians and other assorted outlanders off of Cape Cod with their gnashing teeth and scratching claws. They are attracted to the scent of coconut body oil, shiny objects like mirrored sunglasses, and the cries of children interrupting the peaceful beach time tanning sessions of other beachgoers. A surefire way to avoid them is to go home now that September has arrived and we locals want the Cape back. Should you spot an aforementioned sand weasel, make sure that you do not attempt to pat it, hug it, approach it, photograph it, or do anything of the sort, but instead to flee in abject terror, waving your hands above your head and screaming in nonsensical hysteria as you make a beeline for your waiting SUV or other overpriced luxury vehicle. Don't bother stopping to collect your things at the hotel you're staying at. We'll gladly send them your way after we've gone through them, of course. Just kidding. No, I'm not. You decide. You know what? You decide. But remember, people, the sand weasel threat is for real. Leave now before they return, spare yourself the trauma, as well as save yourself a couple of bucks and save us locals our sanity. This is not a message brought to you by the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce, but instead by a concerned citizen who would like some freaking peace and quiet. That being said, thank you for listening. Hey, look, music. Let's play some.
With that voodoo, no matter where I go, I can't escape. With a voodoo, every night you're keeping me away. With your voodoo.
90.7 WKKL. It's time for that special part of the show where I degrade you and make fun of you all. Oh, wait, hang on, I already did that. Okay, let's just jump ahead. What does everyone love about a good song? The fact that they know that they can possibly do a better job at it, in the shower or out, and whether they succeed or not. That's right. We were talking about covers once, but now we're talking about them again. Once again. I should probably find a new thing. But you know what? It works. Plenty of them out there, so little time to share them all. Why let that stop me? Let's jump right in. Here are two such interesting versions of popular music that we've all gotten used to over the past few years. First, here's Cobra and the Lotus with their sultry hard rock version of Alana Miles' classic Black Velvet. Following that, we turn to the band known as Future Idiots and their take on the friendly pop favorite Fireflies by Owl City. Excited? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Let's fire this puppy up. This is 90.7 WKKL. We're back to the loud and pointless interruptions on 90.7 WKKL, known as a talk break. However, this one is actually important, as it's the last one I'm going to do before I wrap up today's show. I swear. Although, not really. You're not allowed to swear on the radio. Have I made that joke before? You know, my sources are telling me that I have. It has gotten old and annoying. Very well, I will pretend to promise not to make it yet again, yet we all know I very well might or might not. Or something. As the insidious Sand Weasels of Cape Cod have been spotted driving off the tourists and the children are now safely back in school, the Cape now once again belongs to us locals, and we're pleased as punch. That sounds painful. Particularly me, as I have a delicious burger topped with unspeakable things waiting for me on Main Street Hyannis, and it's getting cold as we speak. Okay, so, play music, eat burgers. Priorities. Only one will win in the end. Time to make myself scarce. But don't be a stranger and keep listening to our station. I'll be back next week, Wednesday at 3 in the afternoon, and you can always catch us, your wild and crazy cast of alternative music DJs here on 90.7 WKKL West Barnstable, Cape Cod's only commercial-free alternative music station. That was fun. Now play me off, boys.